Okay, good afternoon, everyone. I'm here with Asita, this year's 2022
Yeah,
PWAPM Excellence Award winner. Welcome, Asita.
thank you.
It's so lovely to have you here today. You are such a deserving winner of this award. I was just wondering, Asita, what has winning the PWAPM's Excellence Award meant to you?
It is winning this award is a wonderful achievement in my life because being recognized in Australia in the Australian pest control women industry is something great for me and for my organization, and it has given me more to do now. So I
More
cannot be
to do.
just sitting, but doing more and more. Yeah.
Wow, that's incredible. When you say it's given you more to do, could you give us some examples?
Yeah. Uh, I have some plans which I cannot share now, but once it's mission accomplished, I will let you know.
Awesome. That's exciting. So there's big things coming your way. I will definitely keep my eyes open for that.
Yeah.
So what did you spend your prize money on? You got $1,000, which is incredible.
Yeah, it's still lying in the Australian bank, so I haven't used it. Probably later.
Perfect. Are you going to visit Australia again soon?
Yeah, probably in another 2 to 3 weeks' time.
Another 2 to 3 weeks' time. Wow, that's
Yeah.
very soon. It's very
Yeah.
cold here at the moment, so pack a jumper.
Yeah, I got the jumper last time.
It's even colder now. It's incredible. It's been about 10
No,
degrees during the day.
no, because I was in New Zealand for about a year and a half, so it's just okay for me.
You're
Can
used
tackle
to it,
it.
used to the temperature. Perfect.
Yeah.
So, Asita, tell me about your journey. Why did you start in the pest control industry and what was it like when you started?
We started the business from a scratch with no family support, no like I would say, it was not made from somebody else. We started from the scratch, going into sales and marketing and pest control. Actually, my husband was a pest control technician then, and then he started with we invested into the business, and then what happened, we our business started with our first business card was made up of a small A4 paper.
Oh my
It was
God.
from a A4 paper, handwritten. We did not have any vehicle. We walked on the streets, house to house, distributing that A4 paper. That was the little piece that we made from the card.
That is incredible. So you really did
Yes.
start from the very bottom and look at you now.
Yes.
Wow. So how did
Yes.
things grow from that?
And my husband was going around dropping the cards and doing pest control at the same time when we were doing marketing from home and then with the telephone and everything, because it was just starting off. And then actually we did not have any vehicle at that moment when we started the business.
Okay.
And then from the whatever we have saved from the clients, from the customers that we have got in, we invested into a small car, and then from there we moved on.
Wow, that is really inspiring. So what's the business
Yeah.
like now? Tell me a little bit about it.
Uh, Currently the business employs about 40 to 50 plus employees,
Okay.
doing pest control, fumigation, healthcare, and cleaning. We are both licensed from Australia and New Zealand. My husband holds a master license in pest management, where I hold a license from Australia. And then we are both technically training our own staffs within the organization.
Wow.
Currently, Fastkil Pest Control is an ISO and HACCP certified company
And I heard
in
you were
Fiji.
the first company in Fiji to get those accreditations.
Yes.
And I also heard it was a bit of a process. Could you tell us a bit more about that?
Yeah, it was a funny process because there was a client going into ISO and pest management. ISO and HACCP systems was really tough because we have to do work day and night with the manuals, our GMP policies and creating, and then having it rectified whether it's been the same as what what is happening in the industry, and it should be aligned with what we are performing out. So it was a big challenge, and then we got in, and from there we got a lot of clients in food processing, and then it's just went up to the skyrocket.
That's crazy. And I know you said your husband was already working in the pest industry, but what made you so passionate for it? Because you
well, actually,
you love it.
Yeah, actually, to be honestly saying, when he was he started studying pest control licensing from New Zealand. So he was doing correspondence, and I used to be his a sort of guidance to sit with him and just to interpret things. Like there was a lot of tasks being done of how to attend a customer, and no, it was just like you have to do a manual recording and all those things, talking to each other, and then you record. So it was just sending all those, and that thing really boosted
your passion and
me to do more.
Yeah, that's crazy. So tell me about how pest management is different in Fiji to how it is in Australia.
Actually, if I look at the pest management in Australia, Fiji, we have all seasons, so we are lucky to be busy. But yes, the pest control industry is in Fiji, because most of the things that we at Fastkil perform is to deal with the standards with Australian and New Zealand standards. So it's to be aligned with the pest management of services what we do in Australia and New Zealand. So because of the certification we hold, we have to be on the toes of using those standards here. Okay. So it's just a bit of similar.
It's similar.
Yeah.
So another thing I've heard about you, Asita, is that you helped build the pest management certification course at the local university in Fiji.
Yes, we had to do a bit of work with the local university, and from where it's not only me, but it's the whole of the pest control industry gained from that.
Okay.
So we're doing works behind the scenes. Yeah, we did a lot of work behind the scenes, so it was really helpful for the whole of the industry.
Wow.
And for which I think it's a good thing, because if you're doing something good, it should be done for the whole organization. It's not only be myself, or it's
absolutely
only your.
We should help everyone and lift everyone
up.
up.
Because I think because that's the passionate that as a business person, as a professional, I think is that if I can do it for me, it should be benefiting everyone that is in need. And for Fiji, it is really tough, because it was very hard to get trainings and organizations been done. So did a lot of running around with the VCs and vice chancellors of the university, and then chasing them around and having things sorted out. So it was just a good challenge, but we made it.
Fabulous. And is educating others something you're passionate about?
Actually, I'm not passionate in educating, but I love to share my knowledge and experience with whoever wants to learn. And for me, I love being surrounded with people whom we can learn, as a person can learn. So I love that.
Absolutely. So Asita, what's your leadership strategy? How do you motivate your team?
Well, it's for me, and being a leader, I would set myself as down-to-earth person. And when I'm working with my team, I ensure that I know my team's needs and wants, and what they are heading for and what they want. And then coming down to my leadership, I would love to know the ideas and information from my staff, from my clients. So being in the business, when we entered into the business, I was visiting around my clients. I was going out normal, doing pest control technician's job, going around doing work, and then coming out as a normal staff. So I did not tell any of the staff that I did not tell any of my clients that I'm a businesswoman, business person, or owner or the director of the company. So my passionate was just going in as a technician, and I used to tell my staffs, don't tell that I'm the boss. Tell the boss is out in the office. So that's what I used to do. But then years back, then I won in 2013 the Businesswoman Aspiring Award in Fiji.
Yeah.
So that's when my clients came to know that I was a woman with the business strategy holding and coming out doing best management, with doing running a leadership roles with the clients, and then no, it's just going. It's just motivated me to know what my clients needs, what my staffs needs, and you have a better understanding and relationship. It's just like a building a relationship and understanding each other at the same time. So
Yeah,
that was a good experience.
yeah,
Yeah.
communication is so important, isn't it? So
Yes.
what's a day in your life like now? You were working on the field. Do you still do that?
Yes, I still do that for some clients, which I
Special
have my some favorite list.
favorite
Yes.
clients you still get. That's
Yes. Yeah.
beautiful. That's
Yeah.
absolutely beautiful. So, Asita, I also hear that you're involved in several charities in Fiji. Could you tell us a bit more about your
Yes.
charity work?
Yes, I work with a lot of NGO groups in Fiji. Like we work with I work with the ministry years back to give support to young ladies and young youths that are coming up in the business. So I did a workshop and I did of sharing my ideas and views with them in a conference, and then I went to with charity works in COVID times. We did a food rational thing with distribution of foods and all those things for people that is in need. And then there was a lot of work done for a charity NGO group that is that does with the special people. So there's a few more to be done. Yeah,
How do you fit it all
and still
in?
going.
You sound like an
I love
incredibly
to. I
busy
love
woman.
Yeah, I love to jungle my life because that keeps me busy and that keeps me fit.
Yeah, that's awesome. How do you de-stress it to the end of the day? Do
Yeah.
you have any hobbies or routines you do just to unwind after a hard day's work?
If I wind up my works, I would love to sit with a coffee, and then a few of like Discovery Channel or anything with Animal World. I love those.
Yeah,
So, and I
documentaries.
have a yes, and I have my favorite pet. That's a dog at my home. That's his name is Duke. So I
What
spend
type of
most of
dog
the
is
time.
Duke? So you have
He's a
dog.
Rottweiler. Yeah, he's a Rottweiler and a German Shepherd mix.
Wow, I love Rottweilers. They're beautiful. And German Shepherds, of course.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Asita, how do you see the pest industry changing in the future?
Well, I think it's changing because, like, in coming to this conference, the last conference we had was Pesticon, and it was for digital. So probably I think is everything is going into digital now because of technologies coming up, and like people looking for safer methods of using pest management items in the industry. So, like looking at, we have to go from the scratch. If you are going from the scratch, we have to do the report writing and blah 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 things, and then we have to look for a customer to sign blah blah things, and then it just goes to the dispatch. But now with the digital of electronic reporting, and for termites, we have these things for termites identification, and then rectify the activity, moisture, and all those things. So these are some things that we get in just like in tips with using the technology. And then we have the rodent baiting system, monitoring system. So, and with the advanced formulation of chemicals. So it's just incredible for us and for our industry. And I think we are going in the right direction.
Yeah, it's incredible seeing how things are developing now and how they were even 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Everything is
Yeah.
just quickly evolving, which is fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah.
So is the pest industry a family business for you? Is
It's
it, are your children involved?
Yes, my son has been involved and my husband has been involved.
So
It's a
definitely a
family-owned
family,
business. Yeah.
definitely a family affair. So favorite
Yeah.
piece of equipment?
Favorite piece of is my knapsack.
Knapsack? And why is that?
Yeah.
Oh, and
What is it?
why is that your favorite piece of equipment?
Because well, it's just doing treating pest control and it's the normal gel, and then we have these guns and the special guns for application of gels and then dusting equipment. So it's just
Yeah, just useful.
awesome.
Awesome. So
Yeah.
what is your favorite pesty tip?
What is it?
What is your favorite pesty tip? If you were going to give someone in the industry some advice, what would it be?
Um, my advice to anyone who's in a business, if you're business, if you're committed, you are confident, just go on. That's it. A simple. It's that you have to be committed and give your full confidence to if you want to run a business.
Perfect. And what about women coming into the industry? Did you have any tips or advice for women who are, wanting to make a change?
Yes, if women are coming up, my advice is don't sit back, take the challenge, have confidence, and make a way out.
Okay.
A
Fabulous.
simple advice, a simple.
Simple advice. I know I've only been in
Yeah,
the pest industry about a year now. And
yeah,
one thing that's really inspired me is how happy everyone is to help. Everyone's willing to share ideas and
yeah,
advice. And it's the first
yes,
industry I've worked in where women are really valued. You know,
yes,
so it's, yeah, your
yes.
advice is fantastic. I've
Yeah, because
really,
if we are coming in, we should have that confident that yes, I can do it. That's what that's what I do. If I want to achieve something in the business, if I put it to the target, I will tell my staff, this is what I want to achieve. And then there is no setback looking back for me. It should be mission accomplished at the end of the day.
yeah, I love that. Goal setting and having confidence.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
beautiful. So I know you said you've got some exciting things coming up,
Yeah.
and we can look out for them in the future. Is there any
Yeah.
little hints or tips you could give us? What's happening for Asita in the future?
Future, it will be in this industry, but we'll be doing more and more.
More and more.
Yes.
Fabulous. Well, I can't wait to see what you do, Asita. And thank you
Yeah.
so much for sitting down with us today. I know, you're in Fiji at the moment. It's crazy how technology works. We're doing this interview via Zoom. But it's been beautiful
Yeah.
getting to know you, and you truly, really are inspiring, especially to me, seeing how, where you started and where you are today.
Yeah.
So thank you for sitting
Thank you.
down, and I look forward to talking to you again soon.
Yeah, thank you very much. But I love the journey with the pest management, and to be honestly saying that day I received the award in Australia, it was just a shocking of my life. I did not expect that, and it just made me tears. And I would say it was my late birthday gift because a
Your
day
birthday
before was
gift.
my birthday.
Oh,
So it was, yeah. So it was a good. I think it was a good term that being
yeah.
recognized is
I don't think there was a dry
is
eye in
is
the house. I was getting teary watching you get teary. It was
yes,
beautiful.
and then we have a lot of other professional women that are also working in the industry hard. So just a little advice is just for them is to just to work hard with full confidence and will and just keep moving. Just keep moving, I would say.
And for
That's
anyone who
just
wants to apply for this award but doesn't have the
yeah.
confidence, would you recommend they do it anyway? Just give it a go?
just give it a go. Don't look back and just give it a go and see where you stand. Because my application, I think, has been there with the industry for 3 years. I think 3 years in a row, and then it ended up in the finalist. And then 1 year, I think, in 1 year I did not went through, but then this year it hit the luck.
Very deserving, very deserving. I don't think it was luck. I think it was your hard work and commitment. It truly was.
Yeah.
Fabulous. Well, thank you so much, Asita. And I really am so excited to see where the future takes you. And I hope we get to talk again.
Yeah, we'll be in contact with our meet and greet things if
yes, I'm very excited. We've got the leadership conference in March, which will be exciting.
Yeah, just
perfect.
Oh, okay. Yes, I love to get networking with other women in the Australian industry, share my experiences and what I have gone through. And no, it's just give them a boost to do more.
Absolutely.
For themselves. Yeah.
Your commitment and your passion for the industry is definitely inspiring. Just talking to you now, I can feel it. I'm inspired to sort of knuckle down and work a little
more. Because it's just for any woman who takes a stand. I'm willing to support any woman who's taking up a stand for herself or her business. Because when we start from the scratch, we know how hard it is to bring to us to a stand. So which I really appreciate for any women doing a wonderful job in the industry.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for meeting with me again, and we will talk very soon.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you.
Good to see you, Asita.
Thank you. Bye. Bye.